Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Sagittarius, we're going to look at your past, present, and your future energies this week. It's just quick, down and dirty with the tarot, and only the tarot. I'm going to use my Modern Spellcasters tarot, and I'm going to use my teeny tiny Everyday Witch tarot, Sagittarius. Let's get started. All right, Sagittarius, past, present, and future. Past, present, and future energy. Just being drawn to the number 9 on your card, obviously the 9th house, but there's something about that. Something about that. I don't know if it's a 9th month, if it's a 9th day, if it's a 9th week. The number 9 is significant to someone here. The number 9. I don't know why. It's just like my focus so strong on that number 9. Okay. In the past, you were the hermit. You were keeping to yourself. You weren't being seen. Currently, you were jumping around and you were excited. So you are feeling inspired. You are, I want to say, you're going where your heart's leading you. You're like, where does this feel good today? That's where I'm going, honey. Maybe you even have like a little romance feelings in your heart. I don't know, Sagittarius, but you're going where it feels good to go. You're maybe, I don't know. I'm just like really being drawn the way he's jumping and leaping, like leaping for joy here. Jumping out of the water. That's a real change. That's a huge change. I mean, good for you. Okay. But, you know, the hermit is too. I mean, don't talk about it a lot, but I want to say that when people are in a period of sort of like just keeping to themselves and doing their own thing, there's a lot of internal work going on with that. Like a lot of emotional healing too, because it's like you're just jumping out. Jumping out. And in the future, sitting pretty. The King of Pentacles. Wow. The Three of Pentacles is at the bottom. Some of you, you may be going into some of this. For some of you, this could be like a job. This could be a new job. And you're going to have a very good position. And I do want to say, like, if right now, if your heart is like, oh, I feel excited, I feel inspired, I feel uplifted, and I'm using that energy to move myself forward, to make my choices, to see what's out there. I think that's going to lead to something very good for you in the physical. And oh, no, we're coming back here though. I'll pull 3 cards. So that's interesting, right? The King of Pentacles with the 3 of Pentacles. So there could be a, you know what's funny? Look at this. I'm really like, not that I've never seen it before, but it's becoming very apparent to me right now that there's 3 people in this card. So there's 2 others with this King of Pentacle, and this person is standing here teaching these other 2 here something. It kind of has this feeling of something that maybe you've already started. And, you know, it could be very specific for someone. It could be some sort of a group endeavor that you already started. But I feel like your position in this is going to, be elevated by likely status, as well as wealth. But I feel like it also brings these other 2 along. Like they're kind of elevated. They look like they grow with you in this. So whatever that is, it's almost like a very mentor energy. You could be going towards this, even if this is something that hasn't come to fruition, because it doesn't look like you're doing much in the past. And in terms of, like physical abundance, business or wealth, or, whatever the pentacle shit could be for you. But you're going forward, I want to say, with the right energy. Could be very creative. It could be a very creative endeavor, something that you're inspired about. And you may not even see like the potential wealth or accomplishment that you could achieve in this right now, because you will, but I feel like you're going to build it with others here. There's a collaborative, a cooperative energy, but you are still, I feel like you're showing up like the mentor and then the king. So let's shuffle 3 out for each of these. Oh, isn't that funny? The Hermit is number 9. So something significant about that. Virgo energy. Maybe there's something in the Virgo reading that has to do with your past. Where's the Virgo? Oh, no need to compete. You are the winner. Something like that. Sometimes I word it differently. So that's funny, right? I was so drawn to that 9, and it was the first card that you pulled out was the 9, the Hermit. Something significant about something you've done in the past, perhaps. Or maybe it isn't just even like, you know, internal work here. Keeping to yourself, keeping your plans to yourself. Yeah. The 6 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. Well, that's odd. This is like I'm so successful, I don't know what to do. I'm so successful in the past, I don't know what to do. Like, right? It's like you've got some sort of success, but then now you're juggling resources. Could be, oh, well, isn't this interesting? The 9 of Swords. This again, I don't know if it has anything to do with business or making money. Like it honestly could be like you had a great successful idea and then this is almost like being a little bit overwhelmed. There's too much going on here for one person to handle. And you're like, oh my God, trying to think this out. But I see you going into like, I ain't juggling nothing. It's got bags to hold all those coins. So that is funny. You were doing something on your own here. You were doing something on your own, and I'm going to be honest, juggling a lot on your own, doing it pretty successfully, but you know, it's not to say that you weren't in your head about it, like thinking about maybe how to juggle all these different things, all of your different options and plans. So now you've got the Knight of Cups, you've got the Knight of Wands, Temperance, and the High Priestess. Well, that's interesting because you are pepping and ready to go here, but you are sustaining your energy. You're holding it back. I see you in a state right now where you're excited, inspired, you're motivated. But now what is this? It's almost like, well, we'll wait and see. You got to just hold it back here. It's up to the universe to see how something unfolds for you. Okay. And in the future, you got the King of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Tower, and the 4 of Swords. Oh, what's that? This is like a break, taking a break. You hear, it's like you hear something and it's shocking. So you need a minute. Is it a good shocking? Is it a bad shocking? You hear something and it's shocking. So you need a minute. The Ace of Cups, well, no, feeling good. This is such a curious energy. Feeling good, it's good. What is this shock? I want to go right to the future, but I'm told, no, do it in order, Cindy. All right, do it in order. Get it in the right order. The Hermit. Sagittarius in the past, the Hermit. This 9, wow, the Death card. No more of that for you. No more of that for you. Okay, so that's the end of that. That's a major, so you were going through a rebirth. I feel like you're going through a rebirth mostly on your own here and doing it successfully. The Six of Wands. The Seven of Cups and the Knight of Swords. This is like pulling yourself out of, okay, either having too many, there's too much going on here. It's weird. It's like, okay, let me see the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands and the Three of Swords. Or something going on here where you were, yeah, this is a thing too. You know what's really interesting? It is like, because it's like you did a rebirth on kind of on your own, or in a very more isolated manner. Like this is not who I'm reading for, at least in the moment here in the past. This is not someone who is going through some sort of, you know, like epiphanies and trying to find the true path to their own personal success in life by going out with a lot of friends and going to clubs, or like, you know, there's no distraction in this. And not to say that you weren't going out with your friends sometimes, if you were, or whatever, but it's like there's no distractions here. This isn't like, so the difference in what I'm trying to say is this is not like going out and doing things with other people to distract you from maybe what it is that you need to do on a personal level, on a very personal level. So like that you handled kind of on your own here. And then you know what? And then you succeeded over perhaps some of the illusions that existed around you, some of the unworthy options as well. I mean, I want to say you really know what you want to do. You've got, out of all the, you don't have the planning knight here. You got the Knight of Swords, and then presently, like that was in the future, and then presently you have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. There was like no hesitation here about what you wanted to do. You knew. But now this is interesting. The Two of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands and the Three of Swords. Now this to me feels like having difficulty executing things in a more sort of creative and personally expressive energy, because like the really practical things that you have to deal with. And this is not, at least to me, that's not what you want to be doing with the Three of Swords. Like there's heartbreak there. I don't know if this is actually even to like somebody who left you kind of juggling a lot of stuff. And maybe it was like somebody who was a bit of a Queen of Wands. Like maybe this person could be particularly attractive. The Queen of Wands is supposed to be the most attractive queen in the deck. I don't know. Funny. Or maybe you're a Queen of Wands and you had a lot of options coming towards you, but none of them were like filling your heart space here. So the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Well, giddy up and go. This is overcoming some sort of, I don't know, like spending too much time in your head, possibly. You know, with the Hermit too, like this, you need to have an end to that. Spending too much time in your head. And these are, the potential here is huge, because this Ace of Cups, which is also sort of like supporting this reading as the underline, is taking you to a new beginning. It's taking you somewhere. You're going somewhere where you were. It's getting you going. But now here you are with these two really inspiring and uplifting night energies, but you're tempering it with the High Priestess. So you're just, let's see what the universe, how this unfolds. The Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups. You are kidding me. Come on, come on. Out of all the deck, out of all the cards, you know, you guys have seen this shit. It's crazy. It's going. The two knights that are sitting here. You got them again. You got them again. Under this Knight of Cups. I'm not even going to clear, well, it's the Knight of Wands. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands. It's like what your passion and your desire, your enthusiasm and excitement, what's gearing it up is also gearing up your heart space and your enthusiasm, your dreams and wishes. The Five of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. This, you know, this is funny. It kind of has the feeling of maybe what happens if you just keep swimming. Oh, it's been coming through lately. The Dory in Finding Nemo. Just keep swimming, right? Just one foot in front of the other, day in and day out. Which you got the Two of Pentacles back here in the past with the Hermit. That definitely could have been what was going on for you. And it is like, so you just keep going and you're just learning as you go. You're learning as you go. There might be some past disappointments here that are kind of behind you. But Temperance, but wait, it's almost like you have such a giddy up and go energy, but there's this Temperance of wait. The Ten of Wands, there's something here. There's something that needs to be looked after. The Ten of Wands, the Chariot, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, what's way to go? Where to go with this energy? That's what it is. So that's up to the universe. Well, isn't that interesting? Because leaving something up to the universe got you into the space that you're in right now, which seems like a pretty good and momentous energy. So, okay, you're definitely got a giddy up and go energy right here. But it seems like the burden is to go this way or that way. What do you do? Well, something will be shown to you with the Ace of Wands. You got a pack of aces here, right? You've got three aces already, well, double if we call the Ace of Cups twice. The Knight energy, you have incredible potential and momentum behind you right now, Sagittarius. Is the universe with you on that? I feel like I'm doing like a game show. It's like, is the universe with you on that? Is the universe supporting energy right now? Let's see. The High Priestess. Yes. Yes, it is. You got the Lovers and the Queen of Swords. Divine choices right in front of you, honey pie. Go. Divine choices right in front of you, Sagittarius. The universe go, but what is this in the future? Okay, do it in order. I want to go to the Tower because it's like you hear something, you get a message, or you say something to somebody. Maybe you do. Maybe you communicate something earth-shattering. And you got to just wait and relax. I don't know. Or you receive some sort of information and it's earth-shattering. And I just got to sit with that for a minute. So, the King of Pentacles. The Four of Cups. The Page of Wands. The Page of Cups, the Judgment card, the Magician, and the Ten of Swords. Well, okay. It looks like to me trying to manifest something here and then you're not manifesting it anymore. Is that because you create it? Don't know. But there's an end to a very significant cycle here. That's what you hear. It's an end to something you've been trying to manifest, which isn't that interesting? Because you certainly are, I want to say, you are in steps of manifestation to me. You are like clearing out your closets here, which is like internal and mind and all that shit, and succeeding in it, making things clear for yourself, putting some trust in the universe. And then like you've got all of the momentum behind you right now. Great, great energy to create things, to make things happen. The Tower. Here we go. The one I've been waiting for. The Tower. Oh my Lord. The Devil keeps coming up in the future for everybody, whether it's like a full-on card or a clarifier. It's good. It's good because This is the end of the devil. This is the devil cut out permanently here. This is the end to some sort of very difficult or toxic cycle or experience that you were going through. I don't know, if you've missed out on some kind of opportunities, or you feel like you have because of maybe either like wealth or financial stability, with the Four of Swords, I want to say, before you even clarify this to me could even be just like relaxing, because this energy is pretty hyped up right now that I'm reading for you. It's very busy. The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords in the future for Sagittarius. The Eight of Cups. Four of Swords, the Eight of Cups. It could be the Two of Pentacles. Healing something here. Well, something from the past that had to do with the Queen of Wands and the Three of Swords. Healing that. It could be someone that was distant, or maybe you had to be distant. You were busy doing stuff. You're picking up a project. You're picking up a project. You're picking up a project and healing it where you left off. Does that make sense? And you are closing off a cycle here with the devil. I want to say, because it's like to hear this, and it's almost like you've been trying to manifest it, that it's almost like you can't believe it when you hear it. Like, that's what the Tower sounds like. So, Justice down. Justice and Ace of Cups. This is interesting energy, Sagittarius. My friends, I'm going to go do the extended, Sagittarius. In extended, we're going to use the, there he is. There's our friendly neighborhood devil. I'm going to use the Everyday Witch Tarot and the Teeny Tiny Witch Tarot. We're going to get really witchy in the extended. I'm leaving it completely open. I'm just going to see what the universe wants to talk to you about in the extended, Sagittarius. And there you go. Actually, too, I want to say very, very, very Sagittarian energy here. Very much so. Like, you are really in your energy at this moment in time. Because the Knight of Wands is actually Sagittarius in the tarot. Knights are always associated with water. Is that right? I can't remember. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to go do the extended. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.